Very chilly. Good morning for me. Down at Mardale Head, right next to Haweswater. First time I've actually been down here. Been meaning to come for a while because there's quite a few fells down here. I've never done before. Not alone, with another YouTuber, Leo from Leo Man and Mountain. I'll put a link in the description. Leo's wanting to do quite a few more actually as well. I'm going to play it by ear, see what the weather's like. And the forecast is not that good. Having said that, at the moment it's looking real good. So as soon as he's ready, we'll get cracking. So that's where we're parked down there. We're just on about how low the reservoir. Given the amount of rain we've had lately, and it's been a bit of a boggy walk up here so far. So we're just setting off there now, up to our first fell, Ill Bell. And
Mardale Ill Bell.
Mardale Ill Bell. And so we've got a bit of a challenging day ahead. Well, Leo has anyway, because how many are you wanting to do today?
7 Wainwrights. 7.
Like I mentioned before, go over and check his channel out if you like anything to do with hiking or wild camping. Slow but steady progress going up. Can't believe the weather forecast, which has still got time to change, so it's going to be miserable today, so hopefully it's going to stop like this. So this is small water, we are walking around it, and I don't even see the path there going up, and then we need to get up here on the ridge. But it's been a really nice walk so far, and I know I keep rabbiting on about it, but the weather, maybe I shouldn't say nothing about it, because it was forecast to be about 40-mile-an-hour gusts, which it may be on the top, but mist and rain. So far it's been absolutely glorious. So if you ever stuck up here, it's a nice place you can get in, a bit of shelter, and that's where we're heading. So making steady progress up, and behind us is the ridge. We'll take a turning that way over to the first summit of the day. But really enjoying this walk so far. It's been really good. Weather has been playing nice, so hopefully that'll continue. Next time I come up here, I'll be going up that way, out the fell and the Rampsgill. A couple of fells round there I want to do. And oh, look at the view there. Absolutely superb. But the way we're heading is just behind Leo. Mardale Ill Bell, and that will be our first summit of the day. And we just took our time. It's been a month since I've been out, so I've been blown a bit, I must admit, but still enjoyed it. It's been a really good morning so far, and a lot more to come yet as well. To be honest, we haven't done anything really steep so far, so we've had a nice gentle warm-up before the hard work starts. So summit of Mardale Ill Bell, 760 metres, 2,494 feet, and just as we get here, the sun's coming out. Oh yes, but the wind's getting up as well. I'll tell you something, it is a cold wind, so that coat is going to have to go back on. But anyway, let's have a look around here first. And that's where we're heading next, up to High Street. And unfortunately the flag looks like it's down there, and it looks like it's been pulled in from over there. So the official top of High Street, 828 metres. I have been on High Street before, about 5 years ago, and I walked right past this point on the way down to Thornthwaite Crag. So it's nice to actually get it done properly this time. Sun's trying its hardest to break through, but the clag is dropping as well. And these are the conditions. So a mist blowing in and out all the time. Real sense of history here. The old Roman roads where the Roman legions would march from the fort just outside Penrith up on the high street and all the way down about 20-25 miles to the fort down in Ambleside. Why did they climb all the way up here and why didn't they go down the valley? The problem was the valley 2,000 years ago was a dense forest. It had been thick of bog, an ideal place for an ambush. Very difficult to ambush somebody up here. We've done 2 fells. I definitely want to do one more, but I might end up doing a few more with Leo if it clears a bit. Really enjoying the day. All of a sudden, it's all opened up. That over there, Kidsty Pike, was the way I was initially going to go down, which we will be going down at the end of the day. But I've got to continue on and maybe do the Knott and maybe do a couple more as well. Well, I'm getting a bit of company. Either way, that's what we dropped down from, and it's nice and clear over there now. So for the second time, summit of the Knott. Ooh, that wind! I was up here about 10 months ago with Katie Fox in horrible weather, and so it's nice to see it with a view. A wind and a cold wind, but at least we've got a view, and what a view it is. So we've just dropped down from the Knott, and now we're heading up there, Rampsgill Head. So another one I wasn't going to do today, but the weather's improved so much, might as well do it. And follow on to high raise, as long as the conditions stop the same, I'm up for it. Then we'll drop down to Kidsty Pike. So it's been a really good day so far, and given that I haven't been out for a month, really enjoyed it. Good to get back out again. So summing up Rampsgill Head. Not the most impressive. Could argue world's smallest stone circle. Either way, we're there. Behind us is high raise. So that's where we're heading next. And then the path over to the final summit of the day, Kidsty Pike. It's closing in a bit, we're still getting some really nice views. But I tell you so, that wind is absolutely Baltic. And that mist is starting to pull in there now. All of a sudden the summit's vanished. And I'll tell you something, it's a lot darker than what the camera's showing. Summit of high raise. Oh dear. Clags really come in there now. No matter which way you look, all you can see is mist. So really got to be careful coming back down off here, make sure we take the right path. Oh man. Now I know the camera always makes it look dead light, but basically all we can see is about 20-30 yards ahead, and views over there. Beautiful. Non-existent. So that's where we dropped down from. Thankfully, that's where we're heading down. And it doesn't look too bad down there, but yeah, it really is challenging today. But at the end of the day, we've had a good day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. So just round bottom there is where we started and where we came up, and just up there in the clag is the first one of the day. But it's been a really good day's walk, and I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it has been given the forecast that we had. I was really expecting to do 3 fells today, but I've ended up doing 6, and really enjoyed every single one of them. Yeah, a bit on the sketchy side coming down there, There's been a lot more of it than all, not just that. So it's been very careful picking your way through. The rocks are wet like as well, very steep drops, so we're just taking our time. So the sharp bit there was the final summit of the day, Kidsty Pike, and then we walked around down there. That wasn't too bad, but this bit here wasn't very nice. Looking at it there, doesn't look too bad, but I promise you, coming down there, I did not enjoy that at all. But down now, just in a bit of bog. I've watched the video all the way through. Thank you very much, really is appreciated. If you've enjoyed it, click on the like button, I really would appreciate that. So it won't be too long before we're both back out again. Absolutely. Cheers.
See you later.